love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop, just level up, don't stop. I'm so gone, no I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stop, just level up, don't stop.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Back at the Labs. Oh my god, I screwed that up. Let me try again. Start over. That did not come out right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are back at the lab, and I am high, and we are about to get higher. We are at the Fuji GP, but we're going back in time, baby. It's 1968. The summer of love was upon us. And we're getting high up in the elevations at the Fuji Speedway. Oh my goodness, this track's been around since 1965. It's only got a couple of named corners here. So taking us through, it's Diachi through 1, and then Suntory, 100R, the hairpin, 300R. And then finishing off at the, you heard it folks, it's called Last Corner. And towards the last corner we shall go. Everybody getting out of the pits rapidly for this session. 20 minutes up on the clock. Plenty of time to get something done. Whether you've done the work or not. What's going on, Misfit? Thanks for joining the party. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Miss F1 TV? No, Miss F1 TV. That's what it is. Obviously. Had to write the second time. But before we get to qualifying, I want to go through the championship standing. Mercer's off, and that's who we're getting to first. It's Jeremy Mercer with 43 points at the top of the leaderboard right now. Right behind is Jordan Nixon. They're both familiar with each other, so this championship is going to be heated for the remainder with 42 points. Bearded with 41 points, so no penalties applied for the boys up in front for 1 through 3. We've got Oleg in 4th, tied for 4th place with our brother Quas in 5th. Ben B with 28 points. Ozzie Wilson, who will not be racing with us tonight, was up into 7th place, tied with the Huckster in 8th. Dan Fighter in 9th. NCRC Andrew, we just call him Andrew now, in 10th place with 11 points. In 11th place with 10 points, tied for 12th place, is Kong and our boy Jay Bray. Jay Bray, where is he tonight? Is he here? Oh, Jay Bray not having a name up on the board right now. Maybe he's not interested in this championship anymore. Okay. Sorry, Brother Bray. Moving on, it's towards Devon in 13th place. And 14th goes to Nathan B with 5. John Gold with 4 points in 15. Lab Pong, Ryan, Chewbacca, F1, Misha, and Minmax. Rounding out the point scorers, Busey, Kilo, FFX, and Postal, as well as Ryan C, not getting points so far in this championship, but plenty of time to get it done. The reverse grids obviously shake things up from the top to the bottom and from the bottom back to the top. So it's anyone's game here at the lab. I think that's the nature of the beast. Looking at Bearded in the Racer 5. See him going through the track here. Came around the hairpin now. And towards 300R, never-ending right-hander that loops out into a tiny bit of straight, but I think you just kind of keep the wheel rotated in the entire way around as we see Bearded just trying to keep it on track. He has a bit of a wiggle towards the outside of the first bit of 300R. He's got to keep going through it, carrying more speed. You see the rear end dive out just a little bit. He's balancing the car very well on the nose to maintain the grip. Opens up the steering wheel once he sees the sunlight at the end of the road. Heads towards the line. Does he have anything good in the tank? A 152.255. We saw people in the 151, so Bearded's gonna have to put in more work, I think, throughout this qualifying. Oh, there it goes. Donut Snail, a newcomer to this, as far as I could tell, a 52 flat. People are gonna get the rhythm beneath them right now and get these lap times down. And in Jay Mercer with a 52.2, nice and good. Gold only puts up a 54.4. He knows there's more in the belly for him. P-Man Schmidt out in the comments section. Thanks for joining us, P-Man. This sure is an interesting track. It reminds me of, Sachsenring. The inner ring of Sachsenring, right? It's just inverting, snaking around, and then exactly feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Oh, it's time to get jiggy. That Ben B's off the track. Ah, man, there was a better rhyme in there. You deserve better. You deserve better than that, folks. I apologize. I'm not feeling the rhythm, Miss F1 TV. But we'll get jiggy. We'll get with the rhyme, and it will be bobsled time. Ooh, who's that off in the background? In the, what is this? That's the JN. I think it might have been Jordan N. I wish people would just go with their last names. It helps me out. It's a whole thing. Chewbacca looking good in the 19 Porsche. Oleg throwing it up with a 54.7. You saw that off on the left-hand side on the leaderboard tower. 14 minutes still going on. Andrew going to the line. What does he have going for him? 53.2 for Andrew, provisionally into 4th place. Chewbacca with a 53.4. Holy Toledo up into 5th place for him. Devon jumping into provisional pole. Stop the count, folks. Stop the count. Devon with a 151.8. Holy Toledo. What a lap out of Devon. He might be able to hold on to the first 2 rows of this field with a lap time like that. Quas with a 153.8. Warps back to the pits to get a new set. Does it all over again. Who's that battling up ahead? That might be Postal in the bread livery. Oh, you know it is. We know it is Postal in the bread livery. Oh my goodness. Oh, Postal. Oh, Postal. So cinematic. So majestic. Oh my goodness. We're going with it. This Porsche sponsored by Dave's Killer Bread, filled with 21 whole grains and seeds. Make sure you support your local bread maker and Dave's Killer Bread. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Getting to the line is Andrew with a 52.5. Provisionally into 5th now. He's lost out 1 place to Devon, who leapfrogged everybody. Bumped it all down. Back to Postal going around. Oh my goodness. Coming around 300R, that is. Never-ending right-handers. I'm really interested in what the drivers are going to think while they're racing side by side. I mean, Fuji, look at this track, right? It is so wide. Everywhere you look, it's like you can fit 4 cars side by side. I think the hairpin is like the tightest section of this track. Let's see if we can get on to people who are coming up to the hairpin right now. I think Oleg's in the hairpin right now, and then maybe we can get on with Andrew, I think, is coming up to it. Yeah, so Andrew's coming up to the hairpin right now, and look at how wide it is. It's still... you can go side by side very easily. You can almost go 3 wide there, and it's 2 wide here. I guess you're... Okay, so the 300R is where it gets hairy in these cars, right? There's only 1 line over that hump through 300R. So if anybody tries to go side by side through 300R and over that hump, you're going to have to let up, otherwise you're going to end up being casualties. I think both people are going to end up being casualties in that instance, right? But I think everywhere else on track, you can go side by side considerably safe. T1 is going to be mayhem. You can go 6 lanes high. Absolutely. Go, Beardy, go with a 152.2, provisionally into 5th place, Kong. Oh, and we have Andrew working back to the pits, but let's go look at everybody else out on track. Jay Mercer getting to the line. Oh, he throws it up past Devon, 51.7. Whole 10th faster than Devon, and he parks it in the grass. I think he's done there. Mid-Max joining the grid. F1 pushing a little bit faster through Sector 1, the UFO livery. Doesn't... Oh, he's super fast through Sector 2. On his best. Where's that going to put him if he's a whole second faster? That's a 52.5. That might put him in 5th place, 6th place if he keeps it together. F1 going to the line after 300, excuse me, after the last corner. That's what it is. Pushing, pushing, pushing hard. Did F1 get it? No, he lost a little bit of time through the last corner. 53.1 is all he had. That's 9th place for him. I saw Ben B jump up ahead into 6th place. It looks like we're going to have some people jumping in and out as they join and leave the server, grabbing some updated cars, I could only imagine. Look at how wide T1 is, just about 6 cars deep. Like I said, T1 will be mayhem here, but getting through 300R and the hairpin. 300R. The hairpin will be okay, and I think maybe Sector 1? We'll see. I mean, tell me, Jake, tell me what you guys think will be going on this track, you know. I'm really curious to find out. Hopefully not a lot of off-roading. The track is pretty wide, but I think the cars make the track pretty narrow with a little hop from Rival. That setup might need to get dialed in for a little jump like that. The beautiful Martini livery car in the 01. Oh, marked in a 01, but actually an 8-7 out on track. We'll dive in it's turn 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. 100R. Okay. I'll buy that for $1. Rival going provisionally 17th place right now. 155.5. Misha going rapid. 154.7. Not enough to move further up than 16th place. Nathan B. Half a second up. Pushing around the last corner now. Oh, we got a spinner. I think that's Pong. Oh, uh-oh. Bearded is fastest through Sector 1 by a 10th. But did he carry that speed through Sector 2? He did. Bearded's got it planted through Sector 1, and Sector 2 drifts around the last corner. Keeps the car together. Going hard. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Is it still purple to the line? Bearded with a 52-2. Is it there? It is! Bearded goes provisionally into pole with a 51-6. Holy Toledo! Jumps ahead of Devon, Mercer, Donut Snail, and Andrew to boot. Oh, smokes! And he's pushing hard again. You could see it in the way he's driving. He might know he's got more pace somewhere out on track, and he's sniffing. Oh, he's got traffic ahead. He's going to have to back off to set up another lap unless this car gets out of his way. I think he's on a I think Bearded's on a cooldown lap now. I think he sees the car ahead. Let's see what AutoCam tells us to go look at. We're on with Van Hammersley. Nathan B, PB in Sector 1, but lost a lot of time in Sector 2. I don't think we're going to dig that. Abandons the lap, and he's off for the ham. Yep, he sure is. And with Jordan N back in 11th place, this is obviously going to have championship implications on the front runners. But like I said, as Postal has his hop over 300R. Going, wow, fastest through Sector 1, PB in Sector 2. Bearded might have some more contenders up at the front. As I was saying, yeah, exactly. Gonna have to go for the reverse grid strat somewhere along the lines, right? Giveth and taketh. Postal into second place, 51.708. Just a half of a tenth faster than Mercer. Look at those times up ahead. Separated by 2/10 from first to fifth. 5th to 8th is 7/10. And then we've got the pack back 9th through 13th with an 8/10. Oh, Nathan B. be abandoning a lap that he was going fast on. Maybe he didn't have fuel to carry on. Warping back, 3:30 left on the clock by the time it comes out of my mouth. Two and a half minutes left on the clock. Busey going around. Looks like he's just having a ball. Busey, excuse me. It's not Busey, it's a Busey. PB, Sector 1. All right. Busey might be on. $52 out of Busey, baby? No way. Getting to the line, 54.5 for Busey. Bit better than their last valid lap, it seems. Oleg PB's across the board, 54.19 there. It's an out lap for Ben B, trying to go for one more. Oh, Andrew sneaking around. Has a little bit more fire in his belly than he's willing to let people know. Oh, trying to go for this setup. I think he did it through the hairpin. Saw the way he flip-flopped that rear end around. Kind of had to counter steer through it over the hip hoppity he goes. Little slow through sector 2. Maybe he didn't nail the hairpin like I thought he did. Pushing. I'll have to look at Ben B in 7th place. Missed out on a lot, UJ2K. I don't know if you can rewind or something, but you got a lot to catch up on. Awfully exciting qualifying. Maybe you can catch up on the replays on the interviews later. Postal going postal. Are you kidding me? On the last lap, pulls out a purple sector 1. Are you bleeping kidding me? Postal's gonna do it. Flip-flopping into the hairpin. Nope. He keeps it planted and clean goes all the way out to the edge of the track. He's gonna go for it. Let's see what the Delta says next. He's going to be gaining and losing time all the way through Sector 2, but it really comes down to how you get through the last corner and to the line. You got to sacrifice a lot to gain a lot. Get on the throttle early and accelerate through the final corner. I think he lost a ton of time through the last corner. He didn't have it in the bag. Postal stays in second place, moving on to Andrew, going faster himself. Purple through Sector 2 for Andrew. I don't think that's going to be enough to get him up at the front. It is awfully close, but not that tight. He might jump up a position with those times. To the line he goes. It's a long, long drag. We're going to see some people race it out to the line into fourth place for Andrew with a 51.7. Heck yeah. All right, all right, all right. Let's get some interviewees in the room. Where is Bearded? Bearded! Holy Toledo. 51.656. Holy Toledo. Were you sweating?
Oh, I was try-harding it pretty hard there, buddy. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, yeah?
I hit it twice. I did the 2 to make a true, so I know I got a 6.6 in me. So if I can keep it in the 151.6s around the track a few times, I think I'll be all right. It's just very scary. A lot of sliding to make that happen in the 906.
Oh, yeah. We were watching you do it, too. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm dropping gears, high revving, not braking, sliding corners like I'm playing Circuit Superstars over here. I'm not joking.
Right on, dude. Well, congratulations on pole for this racing. Good luck to you, okay, brother?
Hey, thank you. I don't plan on holding it. The car's just too slow in the straights, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. I'll talk to you after.
Competition is stiff, too, so we're rooting for you.
These guys are fast this week. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it.
Postal, you went postal on the last lap. What happened through the final corner? Did you lose it there?
Yeah, people were talking in chat and I got a little distracted.
Oh, man, because we were watching you, and maybe it was a little bit of the commentator's curse is what's got you, too. Or did you not eat your Dave's Killer Bread today?
All of the above.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Oh, no, Postal, but you were on it to have a great last lap and be on pole, too. So you have the pace beneath you. Good luck to you out there, buddy. Anything you want to say to the fans? They're rooting for you.
No, just keep an eye on me and let's see what happens.
All right, we'll keep an eye on you, brother. Good luck.
Thank you.
Let's see if Jordan is in here. Jordan N. John DM. Don't know who that is. Donut Snail. I want to talk to the snail. Donut Snail.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? In case you don't know where you are or what happened, you're in the interview booth now. Hey, look at that. How are you doing? And welcome to the grid. 6th place, you were awfully fast early on in qualifying. A 52 flat that kind of just stuck out there.
Yep, that was the first flying lap I set in quali. It's a personal best, and I wasn't able to touch it again.
Right on. Expectations for the race 1 or race 2, if you want to think that far ahead?
Hoping to just keep it pointed in the right direction. These cars can be pretty scary, and if you drop a wheel, that can be even more scary. So while it's tempting to push extra hard for that extra pace over the course of even 10 laps, it's going to be about consistency.
Thank you very much for the insight. I appreciate that. I'll keep an eye out for the consistency. Good luck to you, Donut Snail.
Appreciate it.
Right on. I love it when drivers have some insight or some context. They can put me in their shoes, right? I need that kind of feedback. And it's what makes this stream really good, I think. I love getting you all involved in this show. It's amazing. The grid is set, folks. It is absolutely maddening, though, as you can see. So watch out for the mayhem. Let's see what's going on at the front. This is going to end absolutely terribly. People are warping to the pits. That's Min-Max warped to the pits in the 35, starting from the back to ensure his survivability. We've got a breakaway here at the front. Bearded leading Postal just by a nose, but on the inside looks to be Mercer. Looks to be Mercer on the inside. Deep 3 wide, almost 4 wide at the front right now, folks. Oh my goodness, it is 3-4 wide at some places out on track, and Bearded is deep into the field. It's 3 wide, Porsches galore. Oh my goodness, we got a little side-by-side from Postal and Andrew. A little bump there sent Andrew off at the end of T2. Postal's through, Devon's leading the field. Donuts, Snail, Bearded's losing ground now. The other cars seem to just be engulfing him as he avoids any incidents or frustrations. Who's that behind? That seems to be Jay Mercer right behind in the Datsun. Might be patient now, but won't be for long. We were warned that that car Bearded's in doesn't have the pace in a straight line to keep the cars behind, but we'll see a big old lunge on the inside from Jordan N. Lock up of the brakes, had him go for the safer route around, but that left him compromised. A little side-by-side with Ben B, it seems. Ben B battling this Ford. Side-by-side over 300R and through the hump. I said we couldn't quite do that. Through it happened. And Jordan N is through, and Oleg's now battling Ben B. Risa getting hunted down by Nathan B. Misha in this little pack battle. Need to be side by side with Quas. As we were warned, that Porsche doesn't quite have the speed. Oh, we have a little side by side going on up ahead. Little battle for the podium spots. Donuts ahead of Postal now, just by a nose around the first corner. Can he hold on and into T2? Well, Postal snaps back, yanks the position. This is going to rage on, it seems. No discounts here, UJ2K. This ain't no Walmart, brother. Charge full price for admission, sir. Oleg, no, at a moment there, he's off in the back. Oh, excuse me, no, that wasn't Oleg. That looks like RC's off in the back. This is Oleg now in the 514. Oh, goes a little wide at the hairpin. It looks like El Pong might snake underneath. Sides not, goes nose to tail. Sure was a crash in the back. Looked like Misha FFX got into that one. Take a look at Mercer real quick. Oh, guess we're not. Guess we're gonna look at Oleg getting battled. Postal with the fastest lap to the line, 52.0. Oleg battling with Pong still, nose to tail towards turn 1. Side by side. Oleg is through, took the shortest route to the apex. That doesn't mean Pong's not carrying a ton more speed on the optimal line. Let's see what happens at the exit. Pong undercuts Oleg. Sets him up for the outside of the next corner. But he's already through. Postal sure is. He's got the fastest laps of the race right now. Down to 1/10 it looks like. Oh no! Looks like a little mistake from Donut Snail. That's going to allow Mercer to get underneath him for just a second. But that doesn't let the Donut Snail flinch as he hops over the hump. Keeps the car in front of Mercer. Postal's off in front in the Breadmobile. Just a little bit of that grass slowed down enough to let Donut Snail through. Now Postal's battling Mercer, but Mercer's through and dusted. Oh, but Postal doesn't want to let go yet. He's in the slipstream. Let's go on board and take a look at what he's going through. On board with Postal. He's got that big old slipstream of the Datsun ahead. On the inside now, headed towards turn 1. He's got the line underneath. Mercer can't go any lower until now. He has the chance. Doesn't want to close the door on this battle, it seems. Postal's there on the inside. Is he holding on? Falls in single file. Oh, no. He's got an opportunity for Mercer. Pressuring Suntory. All this battling has allowed Bearded to just slowly creep back into this battle. Uh-oh, Devon is no more. Oh no, what happened to Devon? I don't know what fatal error plagued him, but now he's out of this. Oh my goodness. Out of the race lead, and Donut Snail has inherited P1. Would you believe it, folks? Oh my goodness, can you see Mercer hipping and hopping through the last corner? I'm going to try to get a zoom in of that. Oh, we've got fastest laps coming out for every single one of these guys. Mercer is closing in slowly but surely, dragging Postal along with him. What an amazing battle for the lead. What unique lines here at the Fuji Speedway. Every car seems to have their advantages and disadvantages throughout this course. Pushing and pulling, hemming and hawing. Oh my goodness! Look at Mercer throwing that car around. You could see him using that wheel. Oh my goodness, on the inside goes Mercer on the Donut, who hasn't quite figured out how to do the hairpin fast and consistent yet. But over 300 R's hump, he's got that nailed to a T. Dragging Mercer along the last corner. Mercer taking to an alternate line, maybe trying to get a little bit of switchback done. It is side by side on the exit, almost. 4 cars, nose to tail. Probably separated by less than 2 seconds. Side by side into T1, swapping back and forth. It's Donut Snail on the top of the rung. Losing out to Mercer for now. How does this get set up through the end of Sector 1? Holy Toledo, a snap back from Donut Snail. Mercer shut the door. Did not allow that opportunity to be anything more than a twinkle in the snail's eye. A glaze on the snail's eye. Oh no! Postal's off in the background. Oh my goodness. He's still got it somewhat collected. Nope, he's gone this time. That was detrimental to the cause. Into 5th place. Ripperoni. F's in chat, please. Arrested bread. Oh, Devon doing Devon things for just a second. Going at it with the Pongster. Jeremy Mercer, fastest lap, 51.4. He's definitely trying to run away side by side, Bearded on the Snail. Into T1, this is where the Snail lost it before Bearded almost touches the Snail. I think the Snail had a little bit of sense about him and flinched out of the way. Saw that touch coming from the Racer 5. This one still rages on. Bearded and the Snail. Don't count it out yet. Pong and Devon going at it through Suntory right now. Oh, who's that off to the right-hand side? Looks like lap traffic. Must be RC in the Pantera. Well, we have a second to look at the progress. Let's do that. Oh, Devon looking at Chewbacca, apparently. Check it out a little bit. Someone else is in the 6 of these guys. Pongster, possibly. Yep. Looking at the progression standing so far. Mercer up 2. Snail up 4. Down 2 for Bearded. Jordan N up 8. Wowza. Consistency was key for Jordan N. Postal into the 5th place, down 3 after their fatal flaw through 300R. Finder 2, Quas 2, Nathan B up 5, Oleg 5. Devon and Andrew being the biggest of the losers, I guess, there. Not to be rude about it, but losing out the most, I guess, is the right way to say that. Ben B as well, -8. Oh my goodness, side by side. Jordan Nixon and Postal. Distracted by statistics. It's like shoes on Devon on the inside. Yeah, because where does Chewbacca start? Well, what the fans want, the fans are gonna get, unfortunately. I don't really get a choice in that. Goodness gracious, approaching the final lap, I think. His shoes back into where he started almost. That loss of just the one. Just attrition got him back to where he started. Crashed the least. Just got his out of the way first, I guess. Oleg under threat from F1 behind the Japanese Sun Stripes. Oh, Ben B's off. Oh, almost colliding with Misha on the rejoin as he sat in the middle of the track at the end of the second corner. I was gonna say, I feel like once you're at the end of the limit for that 906, that's it. Oh, but he's trying to do some fancy footwork through the final corner. Make that threat something of a reality as we do approach the final lap. But don't discount the donut snail. What's going on into T1? Goes for the high road. Lets Mercer take the low road. Who gets to T2 first? Snail catching back up to Mercer now into T2. Trying to find his way to approach it as we get to Suntory. Bearded going for some alternate lines. Anything he can do to try to slip back into this battle. Make it a three-way. The ultimate dream battle for the podium. Three different manufacturers, three different driving, oh my goodness, styles. Oh, Donut Snail has a mistake again at the hairpin. Because Bearded went hot. I'm not sure if that's what caused him to make that mistake, but Donut Snail never had it good through there before. He loses out to Bearded. He's through into two. What am I just watching, folks? Pushing hard to the line is the Snail, but it's Mercer in first, Bearded in second, the Snail taking third, Postal collecting it and finally finishing in fourth. Jordan N in the Ford Capri taking the checkered flag in fifth. Fighter having a great silent race. Sorry we didn't see you, brother. Into sixth. Koss into seventh place. And Nathan B into eighth. F1 into ninth. Oleg 10th, battling it out. Devon into 11th. Chewbacca taking 12th. L Pong in 13th. Ben B into 14th. Misha into 15th. Busey provisionally into 16th, Ribel into 17th, FFX into 18th, Von Hammerschley will be taking 19th, gold, going gold, and 20th, and Andrew into 21st as these guys all come to their line. I do want to get going with the interviews, though. I'm sorry, I gotta grab the snail. We're doing this again. Snail, I'm sorry. I have to bring you back into the booth.
That's going all right. How's it going?
I'm probably doing better than you.
Oh, you know, honestly, it's my first race in this group. I'm still pleased as punch with third. I knew throughout the race that the exit from that hairpin was a real weak point.
Okay.
And I got a little bit squirrely there. Got the blood pumping. Got a little aggressive on the gas, and that was that.
Man, because I mean, not to lurk or anything, but we were watching you throughout the race, obviously, being where you were in up at the front, and you were just not having a good time through that hairpin, and that's what it was. Is it just patience on the throttle? You gave me some good insight about consistency before. Help me out again this time.
Yeah, especially compared to that Porsche behind, this car is not going to be able to put the power down. It's a lot more power. It's front-engined. It's a pretty long first gear as well. At the end of the day, yeah, you just got to be really, really patient coming out of slow-speed corners like that, and that's easier said than done when you've got people right behind you and people right ahead of you.
Oh, absolutely. What a great battle. Thanks for putting on an amazing show. And we hope to talk to you again, Donna. Anything else you want to say about your race or any comments that you have?
I just want to say, yeah, I just joined this community like yesterday. And I love driving these old vintage cars. I had an absolute blast.
Right on. Thanks so much, Donna. Talk to you soon.
See ya.
Right on. Who else is still? Oot and a boot, Mercer. Do we gotta talk to Bearded again? No, let's talk to Postal first. No, Bearded first, Postal first. I don't know. We'll talk to Devon. Devon.
Oh, hi, I know what's coming. I know. That was unfortunate. How you doing, man?
Devon, what's going on? You feeling racy? You feeling racy for race 2, brother?
I'm feeling racy, yeah, but I
Okay.
wish I held on to that, didn't drop it into that corner there. I think I
Eh.
would have been able to hold it into the, all the way to the end in P1.
We're not even here to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll see if I can make some overtakes to get up in first. That'd be awesome.
We definitely have some pace behind you. You have it all there. Just got to get the consistency right. What's the challenge with this Porsche, versus some of the other cars out on the grid that leads to some of the inconsistency?
I mean, definitely, just like that one corner, especially if you don't take the right line and you skirt off and you hit the dirt on the outside, your line's over and you lose at least 20 seconds because it's very hard to get on track because it immediately goes into a right-hander. So that's definitely the problem for me at the moment is consistently getting that corner down.
Man, all right. Thank you so much, Devon. We'll talk to you soon, and good luck to you in race 2, all right?
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, man. Oh, I brought the shoe in. That's why it stinks. What's going on, man?
How's it going?
I'm living the dream. How about yourself?
Not too bad. This reverse grid's going to be kind of fun.
All right. You're starting up there. How do you feel?
Terrified. No, seriously, because I've got pretty fast guys that had a bad first race in front of me. I've got fast guys that had a good first race behind me. And I think that could be problematic for me, who is not all that fast.
I think it's going to be a battle for attrition. Survivor. It's whoever survives.
Yeah. Exactly. No, I'm having a lot of fun with this track this week. I think this is one of my favorite tracks. And I think that a few incidents aside, I think we had a pretty good first race.
It really was an amazing first race. I am so excited. Great combo. Good luck.
Thank you much.
Let's take a look from a little further back this time. See how maddening this actually is. Absolutely crazy. 5 wide, 4 wide. 3 wides for sure. 4 wide for the leaders. Gold up ahead, involved in this with the Hammersley. RC on the outside, top rail. Pong's looking for a hole to fill into. Oh, side by side, that's a big old one. There's smoke out on track, and that's the Hammersley spun out after being touched. I don't know who that was. I forgot already. But man, that small little touch sent him off into that death spiral. Here's another one. Bearded somehow manages to catch that after contact with Misha. Holy Toledo. Oh, Devon is off. Devon is off already. Couldn't keep it together. I think he was pushed, not jumped. Side by side, RC and Pong. Switching over to Oleg for now, looking at the butt of Chewbacca. Pong wanted to turn in, but RC was there. A little bit of slip up from both of them at the exit of the hairpin. Speaking of people who got their crash out early, where's Postal back in 18th place? Donut Snail's already made his way up to 16th. Jordan N into 14th. Mercer into 13th. Bearded's all the way into 11th. Got a huge old jump on everybody else. Nathan B going out to the edge of the track. Pushing out past Misha. Trying to get gone. Bearded's right behind. Trying to get through now. RC and Busey switching places. Pong and Oleg switching places right now. On board with Misha Mercer, looking at Fighter. On the inside, down low goes Mercer. Sets this up on Fighter. I don't think he's got it. Just kidding. It's done. Busey behind RC. RC commanding this third place right now. And the lone Pantera out on the field. Oh, Chewbacca's in a little bit of a sandwich there between Oleg and the Pong. Oh, on the inside. Oh, who is that? That's Busey. That's Busey up there at the front of this 5-way battle. Looking at F1 as he stares at the derriere of everybody else. He's got someone on the inside of him. F1 and Nathan B side by side. He's ahead of Nathan for now. Jump over the hump of the last corner. Or excuse me, F300R. Last corner. Fastest lap for Andrew, 153.1. And for everybody to finally get into clear air before that becomes the statement. Provisionally had it. Mercer and Fighter. Vaughn, 52.7. Proving that he's still got pace beneath him after his accident. Oleg into fourth now. Chewbacca trails him and follows past Busey. Busey donates those positions in the 6th place. Oh, looks like a bump in the rump from someone, and that's Fighter off in the background. Postal on the inside of Jordan N. Just on the outside is Jordan. Oh! Quas now touching tails with Postal up ahead. RC battling it out with Chewbacca. Chewbacca's trying to get past, and he's able to do so for just a second, holding off the Pantera behind. That's third place for Oleg, fourth place for the Shoemeister. Bushi's being taken advantage of again. Everybody taking advantage. This time Nathan B. and Mercer snaps back for Bushy, not letting that one go yet, but it will be done by the end of turn one, almost guaranteed. Mercer's going to carry a ton of speed into turn one and just thwart any efforts that Bushy has to turn that back. Mercer leapfrogs 3 with an epic drag on the inside. Holy Toledo, can he stave off all of them? I think Nathan B wants to get one of those positions back from Mercer. Off goes Bushy in the background of 2. Jay Mercer on the inside of the Pantera. Around 100R now. Oh, look at Nathan B battling it out with RC now. RC might be the cork in the bottle, bunching up the field behind, I think. Oh, Bearded's through. On a couple of people, Jordan N. Trailing behind Pog. Oh my goodness. A little bit of a skid there. Bit of a code brown if I'd ever seen one from Bearded. That would be a fly on the wall of that sim room. Looks like someone's giving up on the race. That's Quas abandoning out. Postal still in this one, 12th place. Bearded and Nathan B swapping back and forth. That's just the nature of Fuji, right? Chewbacca's through on gold. Are you kidding me? Podium places for Oleg and Chewbacca right now, halfway through this race. 10 seconds adrift from Andrew, though. Not sure anybody has the pace to be able to close down that gap. Got to find out what kind of lap times Andrew's doing and if that's sustainable or not. Bearded disconnecting from the server. Didn't see what happened there. Just a DNF popped up. And trundling down the tower. Oleg sniffing Chewbacca's dairy air side by side now. They're not going to want to do this through turn one because Mercer's right there. As soon as I said it, Mercer's through on all of them. Oleg's trying to follow Mercer through now, but Gold's there at the front on the inside, threatening Mercer's opportunity. Look at that shot, 4 in line. Looks like Mercer's breaking away from the field. He's letting everybody battle behind. Gold now being the cork in the bottle. Looks like Oleg wants to make that move happen now, not waste any more time because Mercer's gone. He's through Holy Toledo at Suntory. Boss disconnecting as well now after his accident at the end of the last corner. The F1 in the background, it sure is. F1 in 5th place behind John Gold. John Gold is under threat from F1 now. Looking at the inside, John Gold left the space. Didn't think he needed to, but now dragging Jordan N with him too in the Ford Capri. It's going to be done and dust. Jordan N is going to get at least 2. Mercer fastest lap, 52.4. 10.8 back from Mercer. I don't think anything he could do is going to close down that gap, but Jordan N is through on Gold and F1, demoting them into 5th and 6th place, and Jordan into 4th. Oleg still clinching on to 3rd, 2.5 adrift from Mercer, 1.5 ahead of Jordan N. He's going to have to be diligent to keep that gap where it is. Devon and Postal battling it out for 8th and 9th right now. Oh no, Devon and Postal, commentator's curse, had contact in the background, and that's over with. Oh, looks like Mercer had a problem. Oh, excuse me, Jordan N had a problem, excuse me, yep. Planted themselves firmly right in front of F1. Had to check out. Bunched up the field one more time. Oh my goodness, full wheel rotation from Mercer. Look at the shot of Devon getting too overdone, trying to get past Gold and Shu in one move. Towards turn 1 he goes. You can see Shu trying to clinch on behind. Going for the same line, tucking in a little bit lower for the angular slipstream. Switchback engaged from the Shu. Trying to go high, mid-run, go for the inside of turn 3. Ooh, a little bit of chaos of the grass from Ben B. Almost fatal mistake. Held on. Sorry, Bear didn't see what happened. Vaughn's still battling it out now. 2 more laps left to go. On the inside of Ben B is a fighter. Peter Piper paid a fighter. F1 and Devon not closing the gap down on Jordan N. I think that one's might be over. Looks like Busey's over and done with. 16th place on the grass might be it for them. Rejoining the track now. Looks like Hammersley is trying to get around. Best battle out on track according to AutoCam is Hammersley and Busey. I think the battle between Devon and Jordan N might be a little bit better. Devon trying to get through on Jordan N. Last lap, only one more attempt remaining. Unbelievable three-way battle here. Ooh, side by side, ends in tears for Jordan N after the touch. Devon slows down, bumps up. Looks like a lot of people are getting collected by this incident now. Chewbacca's slow. Devon's crashed out. Ends in calamity. And fighters involved as well. No words gets to the leaders now. Reverse grid favoring Mercer. He's up 20 from the back. F1 up 11. Oleg up 9, Nathan B up 10. Donut Snail made it to the front, 14 for him. Not bad for his first effort. Not knowing what he was getting into, and Andrew only gained the 1. Held on to it, though. Took first place. Mercer in second now. Got F1 in third. Oleg in fourth. Nathan B in fifth. Battling it out with the Snail to the line. The Snail, I think, took it. Holy Toledo. Ben B, Pong, Postal, Gold, Chewbacca, Jordan N, Devon, Fighter, Hammersley, Busey, Ribel, Misha, and RC. Talk to Andrew if they're available. Andrew's not available, apparently. Alright. Who else is on the list of people we want to talk to? John Gold, I think? Is this John Gold?
Hello.
This is John Gold. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Bit tired.
I bet. You had a bit of an exciting race, didn't you?
Yeah, that first round was really bad because once I lost it, I just kept on losing it. But the second race really helped out.
Yeah, the second race really came to you, didn't it? Like you were battling up at the front for quite some time, and holding on to that position. You had some pace to keep up, maybe? After the first race, do you think?
Yeah, I kind of after that race, I said, all right, I need points, so I just put my head into the zone and I just pushed it as much as I could on the second race.
Oh, I think you absolutely nailed it. Good showing, man. Congratulations. Anything else you want to talk about for your race?
I did this race with a tetanus shot in me, so.
Ooh, man, sore, huh?
Yeah. So, after this, I'm gonna sleep.
I'll have a good rest, brother. Take care.
Yes, thank you.
F1, get your sorry rear end in here. How's it going? F1.
Hey, yeah, I'm here. Just push to talk.
Oh yeah. How's it going, brother?
Going good, going good.
You can turn off push to talk if you want. Third friggin' place, huh?
Yeah, third place. Give me 1 second. We get push to talk off. There we go.
So third place, gained 11 positions in race 2. So it's not like you can even say like, I mean you made the overtakes have to happen. You know what I mean, F1?
Yeah, it's I just use weight transfer to my advantage, slide it through the corners and underneath people.
That was
And
really
just
clean.
the speed advantage on the front straightaways versus the Porsches was a nice thing to have.
Now, is that what it was for the BMW? You felt like you had some overall speed advantage on the Porsches, and then you're able to tuck underneath them after the long straights?
Yeah.
And how did you manage it in the corners then? Were the Porsches a little bit better than you, or I think I heard who else was driving the Donut Snail was talking about the exit being a challenge. Did you have that same problem or no?
No, I used the gears to set the car down in the rear end on corner exit, to get it planted and send it.
Right on. Anything else you want to talk about your race, F1, before I let you go?
No, I'm just excited to have a P3 today. It's hopefully to keep it going next week.
Absolutely. Congratulations and good luck to you, and we'll see you next week, brother.
All right, thank you very much.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there we go. Hold on one second. Oh, we're not going to do something. We're going to stay right here for just a second. And I'm going to grab Oleg, of course. Oleg, get your sorry dairy air in here. How are you doing?
A little sweaty, a little tired.
I bet. I mean, you had a heck of a result, gained 9 positions in race 2 into 4th place. How much work and effort did that take?
Honestly, I got lucky, got a clear path. It should have been 3rd. I just lost it in that one U-turn, and F1 capitalized. Good on him for staying close. He actually capitalized on me twice in in the last lap in both races, but sometimes that's how it goes.
Yep, sometimes that's just the way it goes, right? But man, I mean, this was an amazing combination of cars, and the track was just absolutely off the charts. Overtakes galore, high and low, here and there. I mean, what was your take on the race today? I mean, you were in the thick of it. Was it as crazy as I saw it from the T1 on?
This is one of those races where I going in didn't have much practice, so my plan was just to keep my head down and drive, and it seemed to work. The track is wide, so there's plenty of places to pass, and also block really. You could take away a lot of lanes by just blocking. I think between some momentum and some blocking, that's the results I got.
Through some momentum and some blocking. Not what I expected you to say, though.
Oh, Shu had a great race behind me, and I was working my ass off in that second race to keep him behind me.
Oh, yeah, you guys were battling it out for a long time up at the front, but then what happened to Shu? He's obviously no longer with us. Don't mean to say it like that, but he's no longer here. But what happened? Did you see?
But what do you mean? I don't know. I just saw that there's another traffic jam afterwards. I don't know what happened to him.
Okay. Because, yeah, there was just some madness and mayhem behind us, and I'm not sure what happened, but we will get to that, I guess. Let me apologize for the technical. Here we go. Looks like the championship points are up. Thank you so much, Oleg. This wasn't what I was talking about. I was going to play some music to do an ending screen, but this is actually better than what I had in mind. Here's the ACL GTR Championship. Jeremy Mercer leading the. This is updated for the end of round 2 then? Oleg?
Yes, it should be.
Holy Toledo. Okay, so Jeremy Mercer in P2. That's right, because Bearded was third now into second place, only 5 points behind Mercer right now, even after Bearded had the DNF for race 2. So that goes to show you how close this championship is going to be going forward. Jordan N, with 58 points in third. Quas in fourth with 42. Oleg, consistency in fifth with 36 points. Ben B trailing him, though, with 30 points. Dan Fried. Go ahead.
Just a quick thing. Yeah, that's not completely updated. That was updated after race 1.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
My bad. I was pretty sure it was done, but after that race, it's kind of hard to look at things. And
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what? We're gonna save that for later then, because I feel like that was a big old tease. Because yeah, Bearded's no longer gonna be in P2. That's for sure.
No, he still is. He's in P2 with.
Really?
Yeah. So the standings.
Standings are pretty close.
Yeah, P2 is 63. Jordan N with 62 in third.
Wow.
So,
because Jordan N only had 12, so yeah, he only gained a couple points. You're right. Okay. Wow.
Then me in fourth with 54. Ben in fifth with 42, tied with Quaz.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Quaz DNF for race 2 didn't have a great race 1. I don't think uneventful, if I remember.
From my understanding, didn't jumped in a little cold, I guess, maybe.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
Where were we? Quaz and Andrew. All right, Quaz in 6th, Andrew in 7th. Donut Snail actually tied with Andrew at 36.
Wow.
F1 in 9th with 31. Nathan in 10th with 29.
The unbelievable snail. What I'm going to call it from now on. Just absolutely nailing it. Race 2 of his was super impressive. Calm, cool, and collected. Mr. Consistency. Gained 15 positions. Never been a part of this championship before. Just went out and did the work.
Yeah, it seems like he might like these cars.
Yeah, he definitely seemed to be a fan of a vintage car. That's what he was definitely complimenting the most. So glad to see we're driving something that the crowd enjoys.
Yeah, that's why we switch it up. Next month will be something more modern and grippy.
Right on. A little bit more grippy. Okay. So really anything then.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
It could be. Alrighty then. Well, thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out. Really appreciate all the hard work from the BATL staff. I think this is going to be it for the stream. We'll see you in 1 week's time. Oleg, where are we going next? Actually, I don't even know.
Donington Park.
Donington Park. Holy Toledo. That's going to be, I think, even more maddening than this one. But time will tell.
More narrow for sure.
Yep. I think the side-by-sides are going to be limited, but the field is going to be more bunched up, leading to more craziness. Only yet to see. Anyways, round 3 of this championship, 1 week's time. Thank you, everybody, for coming out, hanging out. Appreciate everybody in the comments, just shooting the you-know-what with me. It makes this so much more fun and personable. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night, and as always, please stay safe.
Good night.